Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome to episode 4 of the wedding series. If you haven't checked out the other videos, I will link the playlist up above for you. Make sure you go check them out before you get into this one. Now, in this video, I'm going to be showing you all of the venues we went to go see in person. I did a lot, and I mean a lot of research beforehand. I didn't want to waste our time, obviously, nor the venue's time, so I really did have the places narrowed down, as you'll see. So this first venue is the very first one we visited. It's a very classic but elegant hall. We had our eye on this for the reception. I've been to this hall many times before. I had a lot of school events here, like my prom, my semi-formal, as well as 2 years ago, our best friends had their wedding here. So this particular venue has like 6 to 8 different rooms, I believe. I honestly can't remember exactly, but you can make some rooms bigger or smaller by adding or taking away the partition wall. Based on how many people we plan to invite, this would be the exact room we'd be using. So one side you can see is an actual wall, and the other is the partition wall. The white drapes actually don't come with the hall or the booking. It's actually an extra charge, which kind of sucks. It's definitely something I want just to keep everything looking like white and clean. What really caught our eye is all of this white marbling on the walls. Like, look how stunning this bar is. The manager who showed us around told us they recently renovated right before COVID with all of this like white marbling, and honestly, I'm a huge fan. Now, the way that the room is set up that you can see is just like their display. It's not necessarily gonna look like this. It was kind of just to give us an idea, but these are the types of tables and chairs that come with our booking, which I honestly don't mind at all. I want lots of white. I think it's like super classy and clean looking. We also really liked this venue because of all the lighting and audio. It's all built in, so it's not like we're gonna have to pay somebody extra to bring something in. Now, can we talk about these freaking chandeliers? I'm obsessed. They're gorgeous. As you can see in that clip, they have different colors of lighting, so we can choose to have different colors like red or blue at different parts of the night. And a huge plus is that we get this outdoor gazebo area. So we just saw our first venue. Thoughts?
First and only venue.
Yeah, we really liked it. Honestly, just because, as you guys saw, it was actually stunning. So the girl Taylor that took us around, she's like their sales catering coordinator. She told us that they just finished renovating, I guess at like the end of 2019, and all of like that marble and everything is just all brand new. We put a hold on that room that we showed you guys, and we put it down for our date. I honestly don't want to tell you guys the date yet. I think it's too early, and just in case something doesn't happen. And then about half an hour after we left, Taylor emailed us and said that somebody actually has it on hold for our date, but you can only hold it up to 7 days. So she's having her manager contact them to be like, you need to make a decision. So I'm hoping that they do not take it because we really want this date in particular, but if we don't get it, I don't think it's a huge deal, but I think we're gonna go with this venue. We're just going to do it as the reception though, so we're gonna take you guys through other venues because we need to find a ceremony space. Going into this meeting to see Mississauga Convention Center, we kind of had an idea already that this was probably gonna be the place that we're gonna go with, just because we like the atmosphere. It's in close proximity to all of our family and friends. It's just easy for people to get to. It's stunning, it's affordable, the food's really good, there's so many food options. So we had an idea. I think we were like 90 to 95% sure we were gonna book it, but now that we're seeing it, we're like, okay, I think I should book it. It's affordable, it's in our budget, so I think we're gonna do it. Hey guys, what is up? So I'm just currently in the car waiting for Alan. Today is Saturday, November 7th, and Alan and I are actually heading, well, also this little guy, we are heading to a potential ceremony spot. It's been about a month or a month and a half since we booked our reception hall for our wedding. Now it's time to book our ceremony spot. We have a place in mind. It's actually a hotel that's pretty close to our hall. The reason why we're thinking of doing it at this location is, one, the price is super affordable. A lot of places we looked at were so expensive, and the ceremony is only going to be like half an hour to an hour, so I can't find justifying paying like $3,000, $3,500, which is crazy. It's honestly super nice. It has an outdoor area, and then as well, when or if we book it, we also get the hall for that time slot as well in case of bad weather. This whole process for shopping for venues has actually been pretty easy. I think I mentioned it already because we really have our mindset on what we want and what we can afford. I also like the idea of this hotel and being so close to our reception because any decorations or anything that we rent that we want to use for the ceremony, we can also easily transfer over to the reception. So we're gonna go check it out in person. I've seen a lot of pictures pictures online, and I like how it looks, and I know I can make it look really good with decoration. So welcome to venue number 2, the Courtyard Marriott. This is the hotel I was talking about. So my fiance and I decided we wanted an outdoor ceremony, and they honestly get pretty expensive in the Greater Toronto area, so I was kind of thinking this hotel might be a good idea, but as you can see, it's nothing special, okay? It definitely looked better in pictures when it was all like decorated and stuff, so we were kind of thrown off. It is now Tuesday, December 29th, and we're looking at our third venue, the second one specifically for our ceremony. So at this point, I was feeling a bit discouraged because I wasn't finding too many things that I liked or that were beautiful yet reasonably priced. Also, COVID has made this whole wedding planning thing a lot harder and more stressful. I thought we would have had everything booked venue-wise by now, but let me tell you, when we saw this, it literally stole our heart. This venue is so stunning, but it sucks that we had to see it in the cold and the snow. We wanted to see it in the summer because we're having our wedding in the summer. So this venue is super interesting because they have 2 gazebos. So there's this first gazebo that you can see is a lot bigger, and I don't know if you can see in the distance, but there's that second gazebo as well. In that area of like where all that snow is, it's actually a lake. So there's a very nice lake view. So this particular gazebo, there's no lake view directly behind the gazebo. It's actually just going to be trees. But we took a walk over to the second gazebo, which is I think their main one. A lot of people do their wedding ceremonies in that one just because the lake is in the background, but I'm gonna tell you right now, we cannot afford it, so we went over to go check it out anyways. Again, it's hard to tell because of the snow, but there is so many nice areas. Like this rock setup is almost like a waterfall, so we could take pictures there after the ceremony. It's honestly really stunning venue. So this is the second gazebo I was talking about, the smaller one with the lake view. I'm not going to talk much about it because it was way too expensive, but it was gorgeous. So it is December 29th, 2020. We just looked at our second option for an outdoor ceremony. Don't mind this, Alan's car is filled with work stuff, and this ladder is just in the middle of us.
It's like a third person.
Yeah, it's so weird. But I'm absolutely frozen. It's the winter here, so, and we are looking at outdoor ceremonies, which sucks obviously during the winter because you can't get like a super good feel. Like we got a really good feel, but it's not the same because there's snow everywhere, you know what I mean? And this place, as you guys saw, it had like a huge lake in the background, and right now that's all covered with snow. So I mean, it would be nice to see like the actual water, but the place was absolutely gorgeous. Like, thoughts?
No, I liked it both. There's 2 spots and I like both, but
yeah, they're both nice. As you saw, we went and looked at the first gazebo that didn't have the lake view, and that was really nice. We were stunned. We were like, we don't even need to see the second one because it was so pretty. But then after, we were like, no, let's just go check out the second one with the lake view since we're here, and that one is stunning. No final decisions. Last time I told you guys, before we even looked at the hotel, or maybe it was after, I can't remember, and I was saying that yeah, we're probably going to be doing it there, and then now that we've sat on it a bit, we were like meh, and now we looked at this place and we're like, this place is 100% better. Like as soon as we walked out, Alan was like, I would take either or of those spots over the hotel. So yeah, so I don't know what we're gonna do. Hopefully we're gonna make a decision soon because 2021 is around the corner. By the time you guys are watching this video, it's already gonna be 2021, and we need to get on wedding planning. I feel like I can't really do much without booking a wedding ceremony spot, so I'll keep you guys updated. So I'm looking like a hot freaking mess right now. I'm at work, as you can see, but I had to pick up my phone. I don't have my camera, so the quality is not as nice, but I'm so excited because we just booked our ceremony. I had to pick my phone up and just vlog it because I'm so excited. Woo! Kobe, hi baby. Mama and Dad are officially having a wedding. Woo! He's like, what is this crazy lady saying? But I'm so excited. I just got off the phone with the manager at the venue. I also just texted Alan telling him that it's officially booked, and he's working. He hasn't answered, so I'm like waiting for him to answer because I know he's gonna be excited too. He really liked the place, so I'll talk to you guys more when I get home and kind of like break it down. everything, but I'm just so excited I had to pick up my camera. It's a little bit later now and I've had some time to like collect my thoughts and calm down, even though I'm so friggin' excited. I'm so glad that we finally booked everything. Now I feel like I can actually start wedding planning. Now I need to do all the good stuff, get a photographer, a videographer, a florist, decor, DJ, all of that good stuff. But yeah, I didn't think it was gonna take this long. I mean, it's only been like 3 or 4 months. So the beginning of September, you guys saw, that's when we booked our reception venue. We were pretty positive on that, as you guys saw. I did a lot of research beforehand because I just didn't want to waste my time and I didn't want to waste venue's time. So I was looking for things specific that Alan and I wanted. So food was really important, late night food, obviously price and what we could afford. That played a huge role. A lot of venues I absolutely loved and I had them as like number 1 and number 2 on my list, but they were just ridiculously priced. Like I'm talking literally $250 a plate for a person, and we want to have like 150, you know, like 175 people there, so it would have been way too much. So we were just kind of weighing the pros and cons, and we ended up going with our venue and we love it. We're so happy with it. It recently got renovated, so as you guys saw, there's like all this white marbling everywhere, and honestly I'm gonna make it really pretty. I'm gonna deck it out, make it look freaking phenomenal. We've been to weddings there. I also had like my prom there, my semi-formal, so like I'm familiar with the venue. I know the food's really good. I know everything is gonna go smoothly and really well, so I'm excited about that. Then you guys saw at the beginning of November, we went to our first ceremony venue. We thought in our minds beforehand that we were gonna be pretty set on booking there, but after seeing it, I mean, it was nice. It was hard to tell because it wasn't the summertime, so we couldn't see like in the background where all like the trees would be nice and green and everything. We really liked it there, one, because it was affordable. A lot of ceremony spots in Toronto or the greater Toronto area are, it just like, I can't believe how much they charge people. I feel like the wedding industry is a little bit of a scam. They rip people off. So like, for example, I was looking at Castle Loma. If you live in Toronto or the greater Toronto area, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, I'll insert a picture. It's really gorgeous. It was really beautiful. I was looking there to have our ceremony and they wanted like $3,000, $3,500, which is just absolutely insane to have for like a 20-30 minute ceremony. Venues like that were out of the question. So with the hotel, we were kind of thinking like it's really close to our reception. We would be staying at that hotel after the wedding, so we thought it would kind of make sense. They have the outdoor area. But one thing that really we didn't like when we went there is that they have these random like poles in the middle of like the whole area, and then they have like a random fireplace, and it's not even centered. Like we were talking like maybe if the poles were centered where like you would walk down the aisle, then we could maybe get around it, but they weren't even centered or anything. So that kind of like turned us off, and I think that was like one of the main reasons we didn't go for it. As well, they didn't include white chairs with the booking. It was black chairs, which I think is so stupid. Personally, I don't want black chairs at my wedding. I don't know if you guys are watching this and you want black chairs at your wedding. I want white chairs. Weddings are white, so I want white chairs. So I would have had to rent chairs and it would have been too much. So we decided to put a hold on that place. We didn't want to book it or put a deposit or anything. So I did a little bit more searching and I found the second ceremony venue that we took you to, and we fell in love with it. As you guys saw, there's two gazebos there. There's the terrace gazebo and then there's the Lakeview gazebo. We wanted the Lakeview gazebo so stinking badly. Like, let me tell you, I was fighting tooth and nail trying to get that one. It's not usually given to people who have ceremony onlys, just because the view is so nice, so they try and give it to people who are doing their ceremony and their reception at the venue. So yeah, I did a lot of back and forth talking with them and they were gonna give it to me, but the only way I would get it is by giving me a surcharge, and I'm not even gonna tell you guys the price. It was just absolutely ridiculous. If you're watching this and you can afford it, maybe it wouldn't be ridiculous to you, but for me personally, spending X amount of thousands of dollars to have a 20-minute ceremony is just not worth it, no matter how beautiful it is. So we ended up going with the second gazebo, which is the terrace gazebo. It's honestly going to be just as beautiful. I'll insert some pictures of some outdoor weddings in the summer right here so you guys can kind of get an idea. With our booking, we also get to take pictures after our ceremony on the premises. So I mean, we can take pictures with the lake in the back afterwards. It's not a huge deal. I don't even think I told you guys the date, but it's January 7th, 2021. It's so weird to say 2021 2021, but we are officially all booked, and now this year, all of 2021, I want to get most of the wedding stuff done. So I'm hoping to get like 3/4 of everything. By the end of the year, I want to have basically the wedding planned and paid for, deposits made, or whatever it may be, just because I feel like once 2022 comes, the wedding is gonna come so fast. But of course, my plan is to keep you guys updated. I'm gonna be doing a whole wedding series, so this was just an episode of the series. The first one, if you guys haven't seen it, was the engagement shoot. The next episode, I don't know what it's gonna be yet, but I'm gonna vlog the whole process. I'm just so freaking stoked. So make sure you subscribe to me down below and give this video a big like. And also, if you want to follow my journey and my wedding series, make sure you turn on the bell notifications down below so you never miss a video. I know Alan's not here with me right now, but I know he's super stoked. As soon as he got home from work, he was like, I'm so friggin' happy. So yeah, I'm excited. We're getting